Today we got the Bell Moto-3, another retro entry into the off-road riding world, coming from Bell. So make sure to stick around as we'll be diving into the helmet specs in our review. Sebastian from Champion Helmets here, and we've got another retro helmet on the table today, the Bell Moto-3. This helmet is a modern remake of a 70s retro classic, which is very clear from its rounder shell shape and chin vent configuration. Nonetheless, this helmet is still going to be as modern as they come since it is ECE certified, as well as including a multi-density EPS liner for impact absorption. It will be coming at a recommended retail price of about €330 or about $390, which means it will be competing most directly with the recently released AGV X101, AGV's retro off-road helmet, and the Shoei X0. But it will also be competing with the Shoei Glamster, AGV X3000, and the Arai Concept X, as they are other full-face retros. Before we go into the helmet's features, don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of our YouTube channel so that you can keep up to date on our latest data-driven helmet road tests, where we head out on the road with the helmet, measure its performance on the bike, and bring you back the data for noise, ventilation, and more. The Bell Moto-3 is fully composed of fiberglass for a strong and lightweight outer shell, and it comes in 3 outer shell sizes for safety. Though the only downside of this is that the distribution places XS and M within the same shell size, which may be an issue for riders with smaller head sizes. Either way, the next shell covers L and XL, while the last is XXL alone. The helmet comes with an intermediate oval head fit and multi-density EPS, with EPS even included in the chin bar, and the helmet is also ECE 2205 certified. Finally, for weight, the Moto-3 weighs in at about 1,325 grams in a size M, or 2 pounds 14 ounces, which is good, though a bit heavier than the AGV offering. To bring air into the helmet, the retro Moto-3 has left things simple, since the main vent is in the front in the chin bar. You can also expect plenty of airflow in through the goggle aperture. The one downside is that you're not getting any major EPS grooves to help push any hot air out on the inside of the helmet. Onto the visor now though, and as you can see, there is none since this is a cross helmet designed for goggles. In general, there's not much to mention in this regard since the helmet should fit goggles comfortably, and it is coming with that retro peak on top. The peak is removable if you so wish, and it is held in place by 5 snaps along the brow. It does have a nice and sturdy construction, but one nice thing would have been to see at least a few cutouts to help reduce any sailing while riding, but other than that, there are no real complaints here, and other riders haven't found this to be much of an issue either. Finally, we come to the helmet's comfort. As you can already see from the front, you are getting genuine leather trim and micro suede for comfort, and the interior is removable, washable, and antibacterial as well, which is good to see. Bell have also made it so you have 2 different liners, with the first being the leather interior in the graphic designs, and you have a terry cloth liner for those helmets which have classic solid colors. But since this is a graphic, we are getting that suede. To remove the interior, the helmet comes with snaps in the cheek pads, and there's a double D-ring chin strap as well, which you need to thread the cheek pads through. With those out, the comfort liner is held in with insert snaps in both the forehead and at the back of the neck to avoid any pressure points inside the helmet. Inside the helmet now, there are unfortunately no speaker pockets or EPS channels for airflow, which does make the interior a little bit more retro style focused, but there is still plenty of room to fit a system if you need. If you'd like to learn more about the Bell Moto-3, then don't forget to check out championhelmets.com, where we have our lowest price guarantee and plenty of bundled deals. If you have any questions, you can also always reach out to us via our live chat. The Bell Moto-3 shows another entry into the retro cross lines, and though some features of the helmet, such as the interior, are a little bit more on the retro side, the Moto-3 is meant more for style, while still keeping to modern safety and quality standards. If you liked the video, then make sure to subscribe to keep up to date on our latest data-driven helmet road tests, where we bring you the facts. And if you have any questions or thoughts, you can always leave them in the comments down below. I'm Sebastian from Champion Helmets, and thanks for watching.